Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about Purnavasu Nakshatra. Purnavasu Nakshatra starts in 20 degrees Gemini and goes to 3 degrees and 20 minutes in the sign of Cancer. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. The deity is Aditi, the mother of the Devas. The symbol for Purnavasu is a quiver of arrows. The translation of Purnavasu is prosperity or bringing the light again. This is a male nakshatra. Its element is the wind. Its guna is sattvic. Its element is water. Its nature is movable. Its caste is Vaishya. And the animal on this nakshatra is a female cat. I wanted to do this nakshatra because I also did the one right before this one, and they're so similar that I just thought that I would do them back to back. It was my Purva Bhadrapada. This nakshatra is, these people are always rebelling against anything unfair and untrue because they're just born gentlemen and gentlewomen. They believe in fair play. These people have really good skills and luck, and it makes them really good artists in that sense. They also, like Purva Bhadrapada, they follow a philosophical path. These natives, though, they get easily pleased and easily irritated. And sometimes when they talk, their words might be not the best words. Like, they don't say things that are downright rude, but the way that they say it might come across that way, even if they're like joking, you know. These people enjoy like the modern facilities of life. They love the idea of cultivating, whether it's seeds or groups of people. I remember I knew someone who had this nakshatra in the moon, and I don't know what that game is called, but it's a game that you play on the internet. And basically the whole idea of the game is it's kind of like chess, but it's more in depth than chess. Like, you can build like all these crops, you can build houses, and these were like old tribal houses. It's not like new houses or anything. It was like you can cultivate land and you can like build cities and civilizations, and then like you watch it grow. I can't remember what the name of that program was, but it was really old type of program. It looked like it was something from the 80s or something like that. But it just goes to show, like, just that cultivating attitude. Like, even if you're not actually cultivating real seeds, or like moving real people and, you know, cultivating a real nation. This native would do the best that they could to do it the way that they could. So if the only way that they could do it was through a computer game, then so be it. They got their cultivation somehow. Another person I want to mention that had this nakshatra is Sri Aurobindo. He was a freedom fighter for India, and then later on he became like a guru or a spiritual teacher. You know, it just goes to show that love for humanity and wanting, you know, injustice to stop. And this guy, I mean, he did a ton for the freedom fighters. And I actually read a book. I actually got the audio book by Sanjeev Sanyal called The Revolutionaries, an excellent book. It'll get into a lot of detail about Sri Aurobindo and a lot of the other freedom fighters as well. It's an excellent book. I highly recommend it. So if you're a Purnavasu, you're going to love that book probably. So I recommend check it out. I did want to say one of the quotes that Sri Aurobindo said when he did become a guru. He said, "The one aim of yoga is an inner self-development by which one who follows it can in time discover the oneself in all and evolve a higher consciousness than the mental, a spiritual super-mental consciousness which will transform and divinize human nature." So that just gives you a little taste of, you know, how a Purnavasu native kind of talks and feels. They really love the freedom and the, you know, giving freedom and cultivating people. And also Rama was born in this star, in Purnavasu. I do know that wearing yellow sapphire can really help make you feel uplifted and balance out your elements and qualities. So if you want to give that a try, you can. People born with this nakshatra, like I've been saying, they have a lot of that earth goddess Aditi within their behaviors. You can see that coming out a lot. They love to learn new things and cultivate. These people, they're nurturing as well and caring. Some weaknesses that this nakshatra has is a lot of times because they're simple with their approach, it could get mistaken for being unintelligent. And sometimes these people can be indecisive and get bored really easily. A lot of the people with this nakshatra, especially the males, they tend to be God-fearing, but they can also be agnostic, but they still want to, you know, they still care about, I mean, I'm not saying atheist, I'm saying like agnostic, like they're open to everything. They want to hear and know about everything. Or they're just downright God-fearing, usually. I mean, these people will go to any length and any cost to help the people that they love. Usually the females, they're pretty much the same. However, you might be facing issues with neighbors, relatives, friends, and in-laws. So you might want to just look out for that. And what else can we say? Well, I think we'll just move right into, I mean, as you can see, I've already said a lot of really heavy stuff about this nakshatra. And just because it's not a long-winded talk doesn't mean that there's not a lot in that small capsule. So we'll just jump right into the compatibility. So the compatibility, again, for this nakshatra, just like with Purva Bhadrapada, they're going to be nakshatras of Brihaspati. They're going to be their easiest to get along with according to this. So that's other Purnavasus, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada, Mangala, Chandra, and Surya. So that's going to be Kritika, Urta Falguni, Urta Ashada, Hasta, Shravana, Rohini, Danishta, Marigashira, Chitra. Things are going to go a little bit neutral with Shani. So that's your Anuradha, Uttra Bhadrapada, Pushya. Things are going to go uneasy with Rahu and Ketu planets. So that's Mula, Magha, Anuradha, Swati, Shatabishta, and Ashwini. And the most challenging, again, are going to be with Mercury and Venus. So Shukra and Buddha. So that's going to be Jeshta, Ashlesha, Revati, Purva Ashada, Purva Falguni, and Bahrini. So folks, I hope that this lesson helped you get more insight to yourself, and I hope that you have a great rest of the night. Thank you.